Okay, so we are going to continue our series on first-time home buyers. So you've done your buyer consultation, you have your lender approval, and we've set up a bunch of showings for you. So now you find your house and you're ready to put in a contract. So here's kind of the steps that we're going to do. One, I'm going to call the selling agent. Ask them, are there any other offers on the property? Are the sellers looking to close quickly? Do they want to post occupancy, which would mean we would close and they could stay later? Things like that to kind of get an idea of, what the seller wants. I'm also going to do a market analysis on the house based on the size of the house, the neighborhood it's in, and make sure that it's priced correctly so that we can talk about how we want to put in an offer. Now, if we are under a multiple offer situation, a lot of times I'll ask the listing agent, what are other, people offering on the house? That said, most times they're not going to tell us. So they're going to be like, come with your best offer. So we'll want to talk about that. There's a lot of ways to be competitive. First and foremost, usually it's on price. So do a market analysis, talk about the pricing on that. But one thing we can do that will help you is to do what's called an escalation clause. It says, you know what, we'll pay $1,000 over the highest asking price up to whatever that number is that you feel comfortable at. So, kind of saves you on that kind of thing. The other thing is inspection. You always, always, always want to do an inspection. But when you put in a contract, you could say, you know what, we're going to limit things we ask for health and safety, or we're just not going to ask for anything. Also, you want to think about the appraisal. So if you go over asking price, the appraisal may come in lower. And if it does, that means you have what's called an appraisal gap. So your lender's only going to give you a loan on what the appraiser says the house is worth. So in a contract, you want to be like, yes, we'll pay up to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 should the appraisal come in low. So those are some ways to do that, and I'll definitely help you and walk through that with you if we're under a multiple offer situation. Just know also, I know buyers get nervous when they go under contract because it's a big thing, but in the contract, buyers can terminate over inspection, appraisal, HOA documents, other documents of review, things like that, terminate in those deadlines and get your earnest money back. So it's really a time once you go under contract that you're going to do your due diligence, and I'm going to help you with that. So I just want you to know that I am going to try to get the best offer written for you, for your sellers, and then I'm going to guide you through all the dates and deadlines of the contract so that we can get you to the closing table.